Dog's Diner, that's it. Why do they always wait for me to go on duty before they start killing each other in the middle of the night?
Tyler, somebody gets murdered every day in New York.
But especially when I'm on night duty. It's as if every psycho in the city has it in for me.
If you want a bitch, do it inside. That way I don't have to freeze to death listening to it.
You're the boss, Carla.
In 5 years on the force, I've seen some murders. But you never really get used to death. You just learn to live with it, that's all. I still don't know if it was fatigue, cold, or something else. But I clearly remember the bad feeling I got when I walked into that restaurant. As if some part of me already knew that this time, something was different.
Oh, I love the voices in the games. Really good voice acting altogether. This is just the start of what made Quantic Dream so amazing when they, you know, just the kind of the beginning, and I love it.
How's it going, McCarthy?
Evening, Inspector. I've been waiting for you. Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Martin.
So, what happened?
Homicide. I found the body in the toilets. I had to go before I went home.
What were you doing here? Were you on duty?
I wasn't. I just happened to be here when the murder happened. I like to come by here after work. Kate's Coffee is the best in the East End.
Do we have a suspect?
A client left just before I found the body.
How was the victim killed?
With a blade, from what I could gather. But we should wait for the autopsy.
Is the body still there?
The boys from the morgue were waiting for you to get here before moving it. Nobody's been in the toilet since we found the body.
Which table was the suspect sitting at?
Oh, he was sitting at that table over there.
Is that the waitress over there?
Yeah, Kate Morrison. I think that you should interrogate her. If you don't mind me saying, go easy on her, Inspector. She's still in a state of shock.
Thanks for your help, Martin. It's late. I think you can go home and get some sleep.
I'm gonna wait until you're finished with Kate, if you don't mind. I want to make sure she gets home okay.
Alright, so when the symbols appear at the top right of the screen, you can switch characters. Press the B button at any time to switch a character.
Back then, we didn't know anything yet. We just thought it was cold, you know? If I had known, I probably would have stayed in bed that night, not gotten out till it was all over. That's the problem. If we knew ahead of time what was going to happen, we'd never leave the house. Hey, Martin, you know where I can find some coffee?
The machine's behind the bar. Just go help yourself.
Martin, you are the man.
So you could even bring up his anxiety as well, or make him less anxious. Oh yeah.
Tyler, can you shut that thing off? We're on a murder site here.
Hey, I just thought I'd chill the atmosphere a little. Okay, it's off. I better turn this off before Carla pops a vein.
See, that's what I'm saying. You know, you can do certain things that can have a negative impact on things as well. So really cool. And I wish they did this in the later games as well. Let's see.
Carla, she's really something else. She's not always easy to get along with, but she's the best damn cop I know.
Did you find anything, Tyler?
For that, I'd have to be able to keep my eyes open.
Keep up the good work, Tyler.
Alright, let's go get that cup of coffee. There it is. Alright, so that got our energy up a little bit.
You look hammered, Tyler.
Yeah, this is my third night on call in a row. You know me, man. If I don't get my beauty sleep, it's Zombie City.
You should be out of here pretty soon now.
You don't know Carla. She's capable of keeping everybody up till breakfast. Man, she is by far the most stubborn girl I ever met.
It's pretty funny seeing you on the job at this hour, Tyler. What, you fall out of bed?
Yeah, don't make me laugh, Garrett. My lips are chapped. Man, this guy is dying proof that pissing can be bad for your health.
Alright, so we're going to leave the interrogation to Carla. Well, we're going to check out this guy's everything here.
Strange. Coffee's not on the bill. Steak and fries. Looks like he barely touched his food.
Hey, I had 3 big bites, okay?
Martin says this was the guy's table. Man, it's freezing out there. No point in me going out if I don't have any idea where the murderer went.
Yeah, but I kind of do. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and switch back to her now. And we'll let her gain some points as well. Let's see what she has to say about the same things. She could just sit down for no reason. Alright, let's do our interrogation.
Kate? I'm Inspector Carla Valenti. I'm in charge of the investigation here. Would you mind answering a few questions?
No. Go ahead.
Have you been working here long, Kate?
It'll be 11 years next month. I've seen all sorts in this place. Down and outers, junkies, you name it. The till's been robbed a few times, but murder? That's a new one. Poor Johnny was such a nice guy.
Did you know the victim well?
John was a regular. He came every Monday. He always ordered the same thing and left a nice tip.
What was he like, Kate? Do you think you could describe him for me?
I only saw him for a few seconds. I guess he was about average height, fairly young. That's all I can remember.
What was the man doing before the murder happened?
He was there for a while. He was reading, I think.
Was John here alone? Did he speak with anyone?
John always came alone. We chatted a bit, the weather, his job, the usual stuff. He never talked to anybody else.
Did you get the impression that John and the suspect knew each other?
No, I don't think they did know each other. The man had already been here a while when John came in. They didn't talk to each other. No, I'm almost certain that John didn't know him.
Did you hear anything while John was in the toilets? Sound of a struggle or yelling?
No, I didn't notice anything.
Can you tell me what you saw?
There weren't that many people tonight. It's usually pretty calm during the week. I was just chatting with Martin at the bar. I didn't even see John get up. Oh my God.
You have to try to be strong, Kate. I know that this has been a shock for you, but you're the only one who can help us find the suspect.
My shift was almost over. I was just chatting with Martin at the bar. John got up and went to the restroom. The man must have followed him, and then he must have snuck out afterwards because I didn't even see him leave.
What happened next?
Martin went to the restroom, and that's when he found John.
Did you happen to notice anything strange about the suspect's behavior before he went into the restroom?
No. Wait. Yes. I remember something. I came back at one point just to check whether he needed anything. He didn't answer me. He just stared straight ahead. It was weird. I didn't push it. I thought maybe this guy is a little crazy. God, if I had only known.
Do you think that you would recognize the suspect?
I'll never forget that face.
Perfect. Do you think that you could come down to the station tomorrow and help us construct a likeness of the killer?
Yeah, I'll do whatever you think I can to help catch him.
Thank you very much for your help, Kate.
I hope you find the bastard who did it. People like that just don't deserve to live.
I promise you, we'll do everything in our power to find him. Go home now and try to get some sleep. Martin will make sure you get home okay.
Good night.
Alright, so I think that went actually pretty well, because I'm sure that it could have went a little differently. I think, which button is it? Okay, that one shows our stress meter. So let's see, what is the stress meter with her? She's really stressed as well. So let's have her talk to these guys.
Hey Garrett. Hey Frank, how's it going?
Hey, Carla.
Hey, Carla.
So, you guys find anything?
We took some samples here and there. We're almost finished. We were just waiting for you before we took the body away.
Okay, let's take a look.
Okay, it seems like I think we're just about good to go. I don't really feel that there's anything else out here. We'll talk to him.
Tyler's been my partner for almost a year. He grew up with the gangs in the Bronx before he decided to join the force. Sometimes he's unpredictable, but he's a good guy.
Okay, so as far as I can tell, there's nothing else to do. So let's go check out the murder scene. Can be a little confusing sometimes when you have to get used to this whole system. Alright, so let's check it out one at a time. We know what we did, so let's see if we can retrace those steps. Looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. You know, I've been working out a little bit.
Why is there blood here?
Did you find anything?
Possibly. I don't understand why there would be blood here.
Maybe it belongs to the victim.
Not likely. Get Garrett to analyze it, then we'll know for sure.
So what I can tell is that either you can have the guy be the main kind of detective, or you can have her be the detective. I don't know if you can get both of them to be like kind of in that neutral state.
Looks like the guy was taken totally by surprise.
Obviously, because now if you would have left something like the knife and stuff like that in here, then this would just act completely different.
Blood on the mop. The killer must have used it to clean up the mess. Why would he risk getting caught to do that?
Okay, as far as that goes, I'm not seeing anything else that we can do. We'll check this one. We never really looked into this one earlier. Alright, so let's check out the body.
Stabbed some dude in the toilets? You gotta be crazy. This guy took a big risk. Anybody could have walked in here and surprised him.
Several wounds on the left side of the chest, in the area of the heart. They appear to be knife wounds.
Alright, let's see if we can talk to him. Nope, the only thing left I think is maybe to see what this guy can discover. Oh, we got a few things in here. Remember, I did not drop off the knife, so...
Unless there's a gang running around hiding bloody knives in toilets, I think I might have found the murder weapon.
What?
Great. Tell Garrett, have him check for prints on the handle.
Okay.
I did not put it in there. I guess the game
Do you
automatically
know if
puts it
anyone
in
has
there.
contacted...
I like how she just stopped stalking. So there's things that she can't do, and there's things that he can do, from what I can gather. As you can see. Okay, I see the door one there. Someone forgot to flush.
Bizarre.
What?
Well, he still has his credit card and $100 in cash on him. I guess the killer wasn't after his money.
He's just so polite. He can do it. He's just gonna take a piss while she's in there.
Tyler?
What? This is a restroom, isn't it?
No. This is a crime scene.
It's cool. I'm done. Must be all that coffee I've been drinking to try and stay awake.
OMG. Oh, she went down 10. Okay, so we don't do that next time. Well, there is no next time, but... I don't think there's anything else we can do right there. At least I'm not seeing anything else applicable to him or her. I think it's a matter of maybe going outside, because we did see that one guy witness, so I think we've done everything we can do in here, and we're gonna go ahead and go. Again, there might be lots of things that I miss, and I do apologize for that.
Maybe it was a revenge thing, or a psycho. This town is full of...
Frank, can you verify all of the calls that came through this phone tonight?
You got it, Carla.
Now see, that gave us 5 points, but we didn't use the phone, remember? So there's no way that they would be able to back that, so that's at least good. Alright, well, I don't know. Do we have to leave just yet, or is there anything else that we can try to figure out here? That's right, she hasn't looked at all this yet.
A cup of coffee and a soft drink? That's weird. He's a caffeine addict, or else he wasn't alone. A book. The Tempest by Shakespeare. If this is his, it's a pretty weird book for a killer to be reading. Garrett, there's a book under this table. Why don't you check it out for prints?
You got it, Carla.
Traces of blood. The killer was at this table. He came back and sat down after the murder. Garrett, there are traces of blood in this booth.
Okay, I'll go take a look.
Alright, so she's at Tense. Let's see if there's anything else maybe behind the bar. Maybe she wants a cup of... Nice spin moves, lady. Yep, she can get a cup of coffee too. The beginning's a little bit kind of boring. I can understand that. This game is not for everybody. But trust me, does it ever pick up. I promise you that there's some amazing moments to be had in this game, and I can't wait to show you those moments. So, I don't see anything else left with her. We'll search one more time along different items, different things. She could just sit down in places. Okay, that looks to be it for her. So we'll give this one more shot.
Hey, Garrett. Carla wants you to verify 2 or 3 things. Don't worry, I wrote it all down on this paper so you wouldn't forget.
I had a feeling that Carla was gonna keep us up a little longer.
Alright, that looks it. So I think it's time to go.
You ready to go, Tyler? I think I've seen everything I need to see.
Are you sure? We can take another look around if you want.
Actually, wait.
Yeah, you're right. Let's take another look around before we go.
I wanted to check one more thing. I wanted to see if it will... This is... Oh, it's so confusing. I want to see if it will let us...
Hey,
there
Carla,
we go.
I'm gonna take a look outside, see if I can find anything.
So glad I did that. Because I did
Hey,
come out here, so...
footprints. Maybe they belong to the killer.
I love these murder mysteries.
Yo,
What do you want?
I was wondering, you didn't happen to see anything unusual tonight, did you?
Ah, leave me alone. I ain't got nothing to say. I don't talk to cops.
Right, thank you. You've been helpful.
Well, I guess that didn't really work out the way we wanted to. Oh, fire.
This is the window from the toilets in the restaurant.
He's got a keen sense of observation. Now, I know that the guy went out this way.
Oh, no point going any further. I'm gonna head back to the restaurant.
Alright.
Oh, man, that's all I needed. Door doesn't open from the outside.
Oh, wow. I just lost so many points. That's hilarious. Let's see if she can find out anything out there.
Is that you making all that noise?
Yeah, I make a lot of noise when I'm freezing to death.
I actually want her to go
Tyler,
out there
I'm
now.
gonna take a look outside.
Okay, let's see if we can...
Good evening, sir.
Whoa! Hey, babe. What can I do for you?
Cold enough for you?
Yeah, well, luckily I got this to keep me warm. You want a little splash?
Someone was killed in that restaurant tonight. Did you happen to see anything or anyone unusual?
Did I see something? I don't see nothing. I mind my own business.
Okay, I'm gonna go try to get someplace warm. Take care of yourself.
Alright, so clearly if we would have chose a different option, then maybe we would have been able to talk to him more. That's what I love about it, you know. You can't take these things back unless you restart whatever checkpoints that you have. Alright, looks like we can't do that, so I know we can't get in this way, and I don't want to screw that up, so we're going to go ahead and open the door here. Oh, he didn't open the door for her. I think it's time to leave.
You ready to go, Tyler? I think I've seen everything I need to see.
Are you sure? We can take another look around if you want.
No, we're good. Let's head home.
Okay, let's bust. Cool. Carla agrees to go. Let's get into the car before she changes her mind.
Sergeant Miles.